guys, what's up? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Before jumping any further into today's video, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. We are trying to reach 6K by the end of March. That is the next goal here for this channel, so if you like what you see, I post new videos 3 times a week, so there's always new content to binge. Recently, I've really been getting back into filming makeup tutorials and just like kind of reigniting my love for makeup again, especially here on this channel. And I've also really been loving kind of the no makeup look, your skin but better, something quick, easy that can get you out the door but still makes you feel put together and it makes you feel good. And so in today's video, I wanted to do a minimal, fresh-faced, like spring makeup tutorial featuring only 6 products. And I have to say I'm really in love with the end result. I've actually been wearing this makeup for quite a few weeks now. I'm just kind of like on my days off or days where, again, I need to get ready fast, but I still want to feel really put together. My face, though, still feels like my face. It doesn't feel like I'm doing this full beat. My skin still feels very natural and like it's able to breathe. Every single product that I use in this video, I'm just like completely in love with. But I just wanted to do a makeup tutorial that was relatable, accessible. You know, I think we see a lot of like these full glam tutorials on YouTube, which, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love. But it's also nice to know that you can still create a really put together, like fresh look with literally just 6 products. I'm gonna have links for everything that I used down below, but without further ado, let's just jump right into the tutorial. Okay, hello, we are starting this makeup tutorial. I look insane because my hair is up. I basically just wanted it up and out of my face, and I also wanted these waves to like cool down before like really messing with my hair. Anyways, my skin is fresh and clean. Rather than using an actual primer, I just used my moisturizer because obviously this is just a like 6 product only makeup look. So the goal is for it to just be very light, very fresh face, but since I'm not using a primer, the face products that I chose definitely are pretty long wearing. This obviously isn't meant to be like a full beat, full glam look. It's meant to just be worn for like, you know, a day of running errands, or if you just want something light and luminous and skin-like. So for foundation, I use that word kind of lightly because we're going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This has been one of my favorite products for a really long time, and I don't think I've actually ever talked about it in a video before, which is so strange. You can use this a ton of different ways. You can use this as kind of a glowier, like very sheer foundation. You can mix it in with your foundation. You can use it on top of your foundation, kind of like as a highlight, but it's not shimmery at all. It just gives this kind of like luminous finish. Tons of different ways that you can use it, and I love the fact that it has a really big, fat, like doe foot applicator. So I'm gonna be using this as a foundation today, kind of similar to like something like the Glossier Skin Tint. This doesn't really give any coverage at all. It just kind of helps like even out your face and give you like a really nice, kind of almost filtered look, which I guess is why they call it Hollywood Flawless Filter. Anyways, gonna be blending that in with my damp e.l.f. beauty sponge, the best beauty sponge in my opinion. I love that product. It gives such a nice like glow to the skin, but it's not shimmery, it's not oily, so for somebody like me who's very combo, it's still really wearable. Yeah, I just think it gives like a really nice healthy look to the skin. But I still definitely need some concealer because these under eye bags are just not it. So I'm gonna be using the Kosas concealer. I have been loving this for like my spring everyday kind of like brightening concealer. I don't really have like any blemishes on the rest of my face that I need to cover, but if I did, I'm sure I could use this too. Actually, maybe I'll just cover up this little thing right here. I'm just doing like tiny little dots where I just need a little bit more coverage. I think that's it. I really, really like this concealer though, and it's also a Clean at Sephora brand, which is great. I've really been wanting to get more into like clean beauty brands just because I know it's better for your skin, and I mean the products work like just as well. So every time I've needed to like replace something in my makeup collection since starting my no buy, I would say like a majority of it has actually been clean beauty brands. This concealer is great though. It definitely has a lot of coverage. I would say use it kind of sparingly because if you like just swipe it on, it can get like a little bit, it can just kind of fall into the creases underneath your eyes. So I just make sure to like really blend it out. Now I'm skipping the bronzer just because, you know, we're only using 6 products and I needed to be picky, but I wanted to do a blush shade that was also pretty neutral so it didn't just look like pink and then like nothing else on my face. So we're gonna be using one of my favorites, the Glossier Cloud Paint in, why can't I remember this color? This is in the color Dusk. It's basically just their like nude option. It definitely has like a little bit of a brown undertone, which I love. You can blend this out with your fingers if you want. I kind of like using the like underside of my beauty sponge, but if I'm really on the go, there have definitely been times where I've just used my fingers and it works just fine. You know what, just to give a little bit more pigmentation, I might actually blend it out just a little bit more with my fingers. So I lay it down first like that. I let it dry just a little bit. I really love the consistency of this though, because it's definitely, it feels like a gel on the skin, which again, for the combo skin people out there, like it just feels so good. I'm placing this kind of a little higher on the cheeks just to give that like lifted appearance, and since I'm not using bronzer, we kind of need to fake it with the blush. Love the Glossier Cloud Paints though. My only complaint is that the packaging itself can get like a little messy just because sometimes it can squirt out faster than I intended it to. Okay, there we go. Now we're really building it up. Okay, so now for brows, I'm not gonna be filling them in. I'm just going to be setting them and fluffing them up with the Glossier Boy Brow. I didn't realize that I had 2 products from the same brand. I tried not to do that, but honestly, like when you think of no makeup or just like a very light, fresh face, I always think of Glossier. So I'm just gonna really take my time just fluffing it up. I let it dry a little bit and then I go back in. Obviously you guys know I cannot see very well without my glasses, so I just put them back on for a second to fluff up the front of my brows to make sure I'm not getting any on the skin. Okay, now I'm moving on to the other. For mascara, I wanted to use one that wasn't gonna give me like a super dramatic lash, but it was gonna make things look very like clean and separated and make your eyes like really pop and stand out, and something that I can also use on both my top and bottom lashes. So I decided to go with the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. This has been around for forever. It's such a like OG makeup product, but for good reason. Okay, had to turn off the camera for a second. The weirdest thing happened as I was doing my mascara. Like I felt a clump of mascara like fall into this eye, and it still feels like there's something in there, but there's nothing. I don't know, very strange. Anyways, mascara is on. For the final makeup product, obviously we can't skip out on the lips. I want something that's gonna make my lips look juicy and hydrated and just feel really good, so I'm gonna be using the Dior Lip Glow Oil. This is in the color 022, I believe it's called Ultra Pink. It looks very, very pink in the container, but honestly, it's not really. It's just a very, very light tint, but it feels so good. It's so thick and hydrating, but it's not sticky. Love the giant doe foot applicator. It smells kind of like a minty birthday cake, which I know sounds very strange, but I'm totally here for it. I love the way it smells. So you can see it brought a little bit of like life back into my lips, and it also just makes my face look brighter and more awake, but it's not like crazy hot pink or anything. So very wearable, but also really appropriate for the spring. So I am going to let my hair down and then we will kind of reveal the completed look. This is obviously the finished makeup, but this isn't how I'm gonna look for the rest of the day because this hair looks really crazy. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just took my hair down, shook it out. It's not perfect, but we're close, and that completes my minimal fresh-faced spring makeup look. I really hope that you all did enjoy this video. I love just these like sit down kind of like talk through makeup tutorials because I feel like I can show my personality off in these videos still, and I feel like we're just like 2 friends getting ready. I'm showing you my favorite products and like my techniques. Not that I'm a professional by any means, I just mean like the techniques that I feel work best for me and my skin and my face. If you did enjoy this video though, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and also click that subscribe button down below. We are trying to reach 6 6K by the end of March. That is the next goal here for this channel, and I'm really hoping that we can reach it. Follow me on all of my other social media networks, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Clubhouse, subscribe to my podcast, check out my Amazon shop. I love you all so much. I hope that you guys are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Okay? Bye everybody.